I'm gonna do like a small video just to basically show the gist of exactly what we're doing as far as of reading the graph. So this goes for any graph. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one, but for any one of you guys, this is just about how we're gonna do it. When you do the graph, it goes, you could start either from the bottom, or you could start from the top. You could start from the left, or you could start from the right. It's up to you. It's basically your preference. But what I do, which is easier for me, is start from this corner right here. I start from the bottom, and what we do is each row we work our way up, and then each stitch we go this way. So as you crocheting, you're going from this side, and then back to this side, and then back to this side, and then you just work your way up. So it's like a puzzle. So as you are crocheting, you see your work come into life, and it just goes up and up until you finish back to this side again. So when you start here, and you start at the bottom on the right, you make your foundation stitch. You do your chains, which is your chains is the amount of stitches. This is 42. So you're going to do 43 stitches. Whether it's HTC, half double crochet, or single crochet. Either way, you still do the 42 plus 1. Whatever if it's 200, then you do 200 plus 1. If it's 150, then you do 150 plus 1. And so on and so on. So this is what I do, even with the HTC, because when you do 2 extra stitches, for me it leaves like a large loop on the side, and we don't need that large loop on the side. We want it to be as neat as possible, and you want to fill in all the gaps and make sure all your holes are not big and large. So I'm going to just let you know that it's your preference. If you want to make it for HTC, it's up to you. It's also depending on your tension. I crochet like I'm angry sometimes because I have a lot on my mind. So this is like really, really, really therapy for me. So my tension is very stiff. My tension is kind of tight. But it is not tight enough to where your crocheted finished project is real hard and brittle. It's soft, and I give my projects to babies and kids most of the time, so I'm not that bad. So it doesn't matter if you crochet light or soft or hard, or it doesn't matter. It's still the same. It's still going to come out the same. Alright, so what I do is I take this corner, and when I'm finished, I cross that out. So this part I'm already finished. If I started my stitches, you start your chain, and then once you do your chain, you do that first row. Or some people use that first row just for themselves. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. And you don't even count that first row. Your chain and then the next row. Some people don't count that. So if you don't count that, this right here, so basically it would be technically your chain, then your single crochet or half double crochet for the 42 stitches, and then you can start your graph. So then that means you will have 2 rows started before you hit your actual image. Or you could do your chain with your single crochet, and then you start this. So then you will have only one row, and then you could start your actual image. It's preference. It's how you want to do it. So since I've been doing this for a while, and Gail and I have been doing, oh my God, we've been doing like crazy, whether it's scarves or blankets. We've been doing them like, I'm doing 2 to 3 projects at the same time, and I do it like every month. So I'm whipping out like 2 to 3, sometimes 4, depending on what it is. If it's a hat or a baby something, we're whipping out like 2 to 3 projects a month. And I'm seeing each time I do it, I can see what I can do to change certain things, what I can do to make it better or make it less tension, or this is why I think this class is beneficial for Gail and I to do it together, because we're on grind mode when it comes to this. So this row that you finished, that'll be the first row, and then you're gonna start the next one. So we're gonna go left and so on. I'm sorry, I'm holding the camera at the same time because I ordered a tripod and it's on back order, and it tells me today that it's on back order. So I'm very upset about that. But anyway, I will be getting a tripod on Monday, which is when the class is over. How great. But like I said, if I have to, I will do this over again, and I'll even make another video with the tripod, which will probably be a little better. So we're gonna do from right to left, and then when you go to the second